This week's edition of Diggnation is brought to you by GoDaddy.com, Cashfly.com,
and Soundwave the Transformer. We didn't forget you.
Thank you, Diggnation, for your support. You can email me at soundwave@soundwave.com.
Welcome to Diggnation.
also potentially hazardous to your health.
All right, moving on. Why do you have flies in your freaking house? I noticed this earlier.
It's Southern California and I have fruit.
You put zombie and you put eerie in the title, and I don't want to do it. Diggnation.com.
Hey everybody, welcome to Diggnation episode number 107. I'm Alex Albrecht.
And I'm Kevin Rose. Diggnation covers some of the weekly top stories on the social news website dig.com. That's D-I with two G's.com.
Woo!
Changing it up.
You just blew my mind.
That's right.
That was a brain job, my friend. Thank you for that. I owe you $20.
Done.
Bears. We're having a little mere pond.
Yes.
That mere pond. What's mere pond? What is that?
Okay, so
mere pond?
basically a mirror pond is a pond where the reflection.
No, I know what mirror pond, but what's mere pond? Like meerkat? Mere pond?
Meerkat. What are you talking about? Meerkat.
Anyway.
It's made in Bend, Oregon. We've had this before. Amazing beer. I always get this every time I go to Portland.
Yeah.
Love Portland.
Their Butte Butt or whatever it's called. Big Butte. Black Butte.
Black Butte.
Black Butte's really good too. Yeah, we got a lot of this stuff.
Yeah.
Well, they've been brewing since 1988. I'm sure they got some stuff right.
We got to do a Portland episode. That would be so much fun.
Yes.
You'd be into that?
Dude, I'm whatever. We're in San Fran. I can go anywhere.
Fair enough.
Let's do a crazy. Oh, I got something to tell. Well,
All right.
tell you later.
Alex has been drinking, as you can see.
I keep hiccuping and burping.
We are in SF at my apartment.
Yes.
Thank you for visiting.
By SF, we mean San Francisco.
Yep.
You know what? Let's just get right into it, shall we?
Let's do it.
Let's talk about the Aussies for a bit.
All right.
Shall we? Because we love the Aussies. Like last week, we talked about going to Kiwi Vale. Mm-hmm. And by that, we mean New Zealand, but we'll figure that out later. Next story. By next, I mean first. 4 Australian youths foil speed camera. 4,901 people dug the story submitted by Cosmic Debris. Classic, a little ingenuity goes a long way. Well done, lads.
I didn't see this yet, so I have no idea what we're about to see.
Very good, Pig. Well, first off, there's nothing to see. It's like a little news article. You know how people take pictures of news articles from around the world and post them? Mm-hmm. Well, this is one of those.
All right.
So the bottom line is, I did not know this. This is news to me. But in Australia, the way that they actually catch speeders is they have these automated vans that will go around and will speed trap people. So like if you drive by this van, it'll catch it, take a picture of the license plate, and send you a speeding ticket.
That's interesting. So you can't like really spot a cop then? You're not looking for a cop?
It's not a cop. Plus, they don't pull you over. It's almost like one.
Well, they do that here.
If you take the camera things from the red light cameras,
right,
and the Google Maps vans, merge them together, that's what you get.
Kind of a mashup, if you will.
Yeah, you can call it a mashup. It's
right.
very Web 2.0 of you.
Thank you.
So these kids, basically, there was 4 cars. 2 cars came up along the sides of this van. 1 car came up behind, and the car on the side started asking them questions about like, oh, that's so cool. Are you guys one of those speed vans? That's great. How fast do you have to be going in order to pop the speed can? Blah, blah, blah. Keep your eyes here, mother butter.
And what did they find out?
The guy in the front was taking off their license plate. So then they go home. They put the van's license plate on a car and drive by it 17 times at like 100 miles an hour.
And basically...
It kept catching the car and being like, whoa, 700 miles an hour. Well, I should get that license plate and send him a ticket. Wait, it's my license plate. That's the van's license plate.
Yeah, but they could have done this to anybody. You do this to a friend almost.
Yeah, but it's the van itself that's epic.
Right.
That means you have to get the guys, you have to distract the guy in the van, you take the license plate off, you know what I mean? Like, that to me is genius.
Right, but it's also probably a federal...
well, at least
crime.
You know, statal.
Yes.
Maybe not federal, but statal.
I think that, honestly, the speed traps that they have here, they have the red light ones in San Francisco where if you
those
run...
aren't speed, those are just if you go through the red light, you
that's
get a
right.
picture.
But they also can approximate how fast you were going through the red light based on...
Yeah.
So they can give you a speeding ticket at the same time.
Oh, I don't know did they give you speeding
Can they
tickets as well?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
They calculate your speed through the red lights.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, I don't know.
I'm not a big fan of these automated speed bullshit.
That's where it's going to go, though. There's going to be little sensors all over the place tracking us.
Chips in our brain.
That's right. There's those.
Next step.
You know, there's those little things that it can actually darken out the plates. Have you seen that?
Yeah, although
I
don't know if they work though, right?
No, but there's this one that you can apply a small current to, and it will actually black out the plate when you have the switch flipped.
Yeah.
And then you can flip it down, and it just goes clear again.
So it's like those bathrooms.
Right.
Have you seen those bathroom doors?
Yeah.
Oh, those are
Where
awesome.
you're like,
How much do
I
those
don't want
cost?
to be peeing. Pling. Oh, okay, be here. What?
You mean where you can see in but not out?
No. Where it's clear glass, and then you turn the key to lock it, and the thing goes fogged.
Okay. Because I've been in a bar where you can actually you're going to the bathroom, but you can see out, but nobody can see you, but you're still kind of it's kind of weird.
That's fucked up.
Two-way mirror.
Right.
Well, but didn't they have something in London? Some sort of like outdoor pee box?
An
Yes.
entire urinal or an entire public toilet thing.
Yeah,
Right.
but then when you go in, you can't see him, but you can totally see out.
Right.
And you're like in the middle of
What do you think
frickin'
about that?
Piccadillo Square or whatever, trying to take a leak.
What do you think about that? It's weird.
No, I can't. I don't want to pee in front of a lot of people.
Yeah,
that's
that's
not
good.
that's my idea of cool fun.
Actually, when I was in Amsterdam, I saw that they have these little weird little stations that you just walk up to and pee in the middle of the street.
What?
Like it's like you don't close the door or anything behind you. You just walk up to this little like urinal in the street and you just go.
Well, that I'd have to try just to try it.
But no one pisses on the streets there.
Right, which is awesome. Because that's the problem in San Francisco. A lot of people just pee on the streets.
You know, the funny thing is in Paris, you can pee in the street, and that's totally cool. And public drunkenness is cool because they see alcoholism as a disease, and that it's sort of everybody's fault that person is an alcoholic. And I go, no, that guy's just a dick who peed on my bush.
Yeah, I'm not
You
a
know
big
what I'm
fan of
saying?
urine smell.
Well, who is?
That's
Maybe
right.
dogs.
Maybe
dogs like pee.
Yeah, I think so. Second story of the day. Buffest dog I've ever seen.
Speaking of dogs,
Picture 3,000.
No, I have not seen this picture.
And 98 people dug this story.
but my dog Montana is pretty jacked up.
All right, so I'm going to show you this. Basically, if I didn't know they had injected this dog with steroids or some growth hormone, but this is the craziest thing I've seen in a long time. A lot of people in the dig comments saying like, "Hey, this is
Abuse?
shopped." They call it shopped when it's photoshopped.
Who's they?
People that visit dig, they just call it like something shopped, and they call it all over the web something shopped.
Okay. Chop.
So basically, I'm going to pull this up here, and the reason I can't do that right now is because my browser is misbehaving like it was earlier. Okay, there we go. So, Buffest dog
There it is.
I've ever seen coming from Flickr. I don't think I could own this dog.
What kind of dog is it?
I'm not quite sure,
Wow, maybe it is shopped.
but it is just a big ball of muscle from head to toe. Why is it when you want the internet to load, it just takes its sweet time?
Because that's what the internet's for.
Is the internet getting
Pissing
slower to
people
you?
off.
It's just been slow for me lately, like all over the place. All right, here we go. Buff dog.
I'm waiting. Buff dog. What are
Somebody's
the comments?
like, oh, there it is.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. That has to be shopped.
No, it's
real.
not.
It's
It's
real.
not. There was a separate article on Canada.com, and I'm not saying the Canadians are,
That has
No,
to
no, no.
be
This dog is from
shopped.
Canada. This dog is from Canada.
What the fuck does that dog do? What kind of bones does that fucking thing eat? That's not a dog.
That is
That's a small horse.
Dude, that
It's a
is.
Shetland pony.
You could definitely ride it, but look at those back legs.
I don't want to look at the back legs. Dude.
I know.
Dude.
Don't you wish you were cut like that?
Fuck yeah.
Dude, that dog is
I'd
buffer
even take
than
the
I am.
hair. I'd shave every day if I looked like that.
But look at his face. He's just like,
He's just like,
looks
what's
like
up? What's going on? What's up?
I know.
Poodle? Whatever. I'm a fucking buff dog.
I've never seen a dog. We've been talking about a dog for Prager. That's the kind of dog Prager needs. Seriously, Joey, look at that. Prager, come on.
Yeah,
you would totally
Prager
own that.
dogs.
It looks like a wolf.
Yeah, it
that
does
is
look
not,
like a
it is
wolf.
not a wolf.
I want a wolf. Wolves are pretty.
No, you can't tame a wolf. They will always turn on you.
Yes, you can. That's bullshit. I could tame a wolf.
Anyway,
I'd
buff
be all
dog,
like, what's up, wolf? Here's some food.
and they would bite you.
But who would be the master? See?
It's true.
See? Yeah.
So anyway, don't play around with that dog.
Wow,
It's huge.
that is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. That can't be real.
The thing that makes me think that it's fake is that if you
It's
look,
a giant dog
Well,
who looks like a freaking.
aside from just the massive legs and upper shoulders and back and sculpted paws,
All right, don't get too crazy. Don't get too sexual here.
It has six-pack abs. Like, look at those abs hanging down. You know what I mean? I do. It's like those abs are cut. Like,
I'm
what is-
surprised he's not gonna stand up and be like, "Did I get a mochaccino or what? Who ordered that for me? I'm on a photo shoot."
It's pretty crazy. It's got.
You know what? Dogs are cool. All right, let's get going here. How to chill a hot beer or soda in 3 minutes. 2,826 people dug the story submitted by Tamar.
We need to try this.
Bob?
What?
Yeah, we should try it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Apparently this works for wine, soda, or anything. So, this is a really cool story because it's this guy who's sort of like, hey, look what I learned. He said that his father and brother-in-law were over the weekend at a barbecue and the fridge was stuffed with appetizers, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, 12-pack of beer wouldn't fit. What they did was they took 6 hot beers, placed them into a steel pot in the kitchen, tossed in enough ice cubes to completely cover the beer, right? Then filled the pot with water.
Right.
And this is the key here. Tossed in what must have been 2 cups of table salt. 2 cups table salt. Took a wooden spoon, stirred it until the salt dissolved, placed it into the ice box, freezer, for 3 minutes, came out, all the beer was cold through and through. And he said, frankly, I wish I knew about this little trick years ago. Apparently this works with wine, soda, and anything. In addition to the salt, the addition of the salt is something that I'm admittedly not qualified to explain. If we have any experts to weigh in, feel free.
Right.
I know it works, don't know how it works. That's what the guy said.
I've heard about this before.
Yeah.
Or a slight variation of this. You know what you should do? You should create small, mini, releasable, kind of like we do a system, but for subsystem, like Control Alt Chicken mini episodes.
You mean like mini bites, like the ones we released?
You do that? All right, so now that you do
Control
that,
Chicken mini bites that we released 2 episodes of already?
what you should do is you should make a mini bite on this.
I would.
That would be awesome.
That would be awesome.
Because I want to see that working, you know? It's not something I want to do right away unless I see you do it.
I agree. Wholeheartedly.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to go buy a huge thing of salt, bring it back, and have it not work. That would suck.
Right.
I almost need it.
But if it works, you could do this at every party you ever went to.
Oh, absolutely.
You'd be like, whatever. Don't even worry about coaling it. By coaling it, I mean cooling. You're cooling it. Not colon cancer, but cooling.
You are getting to that point. That's awesome.
How come you haven't joined me? What's up?
Well,
with Jinky?
I am there. We had 3 before we started, so.
Yeah, well, whatever. I don't believe you.
All right. Very important next story is how to initiate conversation. 2,597 people dug the story submitted by Henry Castan. And this is kind of an intro guide. He says the hardest, actually let me read the story. The hardest part about socializing for many people is initiating conversation. However, it is a big mistake to go about your life not making the first move and waiting for someone else to do it in conversation or anything. So these are some tips. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to hit my mic like that. These are some tips by lifehack.org on how to kind of just kick things off for the first time, whether you're going to a business meeting.
You know what? It's hard. Conversation's hard.
That's right. So again, the internet is just like slowing. Oh, there we go. Okay,
You should go to T1 line.
there we go.
So what are some types?
So first of all, the benefits.
Types?
You're not a loner with nothing to do. You look more approachable if you're comfortable around others.
Wait, what? You're not alone with nothing to do?
No, you're not a loner with nothing to do because you can go ahead and make a conversation with someone.
Ah, gotcha.
You look more approachable if you're comfortable around others.
Right.
Meeting new people means developing a network of friends or peers, which leads to more knowledge and experiences. So anyway,
Okay, so that's
here are the
telling us
rules.
why we want to do this.
Right, so they laid that out there.
Okay.
Here are the rules. 1, be polite. Within context, don't be creepy. Arrogant.
Within context, don't be
loud
creepy.
mouth.
Don't be a douchebag.
It says, acknowledge that you're in the company of strangers and don't make anyone feel uncomfortable. First impressions mean something.
So don't walk
So-
into a conversation and go, dude, you're a dick.
The problem with this, though,
What's
is
up?
that people that make other people feel uncomfortable don't realize that they're doing it.
Well, a lot of people that make...
Do you know what I mean?
Well, but it speaks to the core of the problem, which is some people are just socially awkward.
Right. So
Some people are just like, hey, what's going on?
Right. So they try to
You're like,
address
that's
that.
not cool.
They try to address that a little bit later down. They say, keep it light. Don't launch into a heartfelt rant or a story of a tragedy. It says, we're
that's
out to
smart.
have fun. Don't be prude. It just means relax. This isn't a science, and conversation isn't a fine art. Talk to people you're already friends with.
Okay.
Well, wait, that doesn't make sense.
It does, sort of. It means learn on your friends.
But you're already friends with them, so you're going to be
Yeah, but no,
relaxed.
you gotta learn
All right.
on your friends.
Be honest. Be yourself. People can tell. I don't agree with any of this stuff. Oh, here we go. Here, topics of conversation.
Okay.
1, small talk sucks.
Yep.
It's boring, and a lot of people begin with, "What do you do? What's up with this weather?" He said, "Just skip it." Number
Nice.
2, everything is fair game.
Oh. I like your underwear. Is it Jean Valjean?
Like, the examples. This drink is garbage. What are you drinking? Or where did you get that outfit? Who says that?
Who says that?
What guys go up and be like,
This
"Where
drink
did you
is
get that
garbage.
outfit?"
What are you drinking?
Where did you get that outfit?
Where did you get that outfit?
The problem is the geeks that wear this, or they hear
read
this,
this.
and they'll actually read it verbatim, and like they'll be
They're gonna
like,
do it in a
"This
bar.
drink sucks. Where did you get that
I know,
outfit?"
they'll be like, this drink is garbage. What are you drinking? Where'd you get that outfit? I'm sorry, am I being creepy?
Oh, that sucks.
Yes, you kind of are. Oh, okay, I'm gonna go talk to my friends.
Back to step 2. I'm sorry.
What kind of weather? Shit. Skip it.
It says current events, unless it's something lighthearted, forget it. Don't launch into your opinion of the war. Speaking of smoking, if you're a smoker in a city, you are in luck. Conversation is best held. So they're
True.
basically,
A lot
they're
of
basically
smokers
saying
get laid.
smoke.
Well, no, a lot of smokers get laid because you're all standing out there going, yeah, it's fucking cigarettes, huh? No, that's cool. What brand? I like that outfit.
Smokers don't talk about brands of cigarettes, do they? No.
Yeah, we do.
Really?
See? I've got
What do you
my
smoke, Joey?
Marlboros.
Marlboros.
See, finger on the pulse.
Do you smoke?
No.
Although I will say this, we don't get laid. In fact, we get laid less because of
I love Joey's like, whoa. We don't get laid. Just throwing that out there.
Joey, I love how brutally honest he is about certain things. Like, listen, I do not have sex. Just so everyone knows.
Like, smokers get laid, and Joey's like, oh. No, I don't know where you're getting that.
It's been 3 or 4
I could
years,
be on a
actually.
list somewhere, but
So, Joey, number 4 does not apply. So that's
there's
it.
some good stuff there.
There's some good stuff.
There's some good stuff
but you
there.
have
Don't
to
be
know
creepy.
how to take bits of this. Don't read it all in one sentence and like jump into it. I guess the creepy thing is the hardest thing to get over, because when you meet someone that's really creepy,
Look,
you're like,
at the end of the day, if you're creepy, you're fucked.
no, you're
End of
not. There's
story.
other creepy people out there.
Well, yeah, but why are creepy people breeding? Huh? Anybody?
I don't know, man.
That's some creepy babies.
I don't know. All right, so
Oh God!
good
it just-
tips there for you.
It said so like Tim Burton to have like these two creepy peoples at a bar and not meeting anybody and then mate and to have this weird creepy baby.
What was the last movie that he put out that was really good? I didn't like that one that he came
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory?
before that. The animated one that was like a follow-up on Tim.
Wife's Bride? Corpse Bride.
Corpse Bride. I thought that was all right. I don't know.
I like
I was a big fan of the.
Nightmare Before Christmas?
Yes, huge fan.
Batman.
Yes.
The original Batman, epic. Epic.
All right.
Just burped up something that's burning my throat. Just gonna say that.
Keep
right
going.
now.
Next story.
Next story. Reporter hailed for killing Hilton story. We talked about this before. 3,673 people dug this story submitted by Sea Mouse. New York. AP. Set the tone. A lighter and paper shredder helped make, I think it's Micah Brzezinski, the symbol of television journalism's guilt trip about Paris Hilton. Brzezinski, I think it is, used both to destroy a script calling for her to read about Hilton's release from a jail on MSNBC's Morning Joe. Program recently, part serious, part in act, it has become an internet sensation. Basically, we talked about this on like 3 or 4 episodes ago, 5 episodes ago.
Right.
This woman who was like, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to report the stupid Paris Hilton story. We've got all this other news.
Which I thought was great.
We loved it.
Oh,
It was
we loved
awesome.
it.
Are you
Yeah.
kidding me? Like, that's what journalism should be. You say what you want. You know what I mean? Like, we don't want to get force-fed BS about Paris Hilton. Well, it turns out this girl has blown up. I say girl, she's probably, whatever her age is. But she's, blown up all over the internet. I mean, everybody's talking about it now. And I think this is a good thing.
I agree.
That people are praising her now.
Well, the thing is when she was talking about the stories that they were going to talk about during the day, and I know when you go into a meeting and talk about the news, you all get to kind of chime in on what's going on.
Yeah.
But ultimately, there is someone sitting behind the scenes there that isn't on camera.
Right.
That is either the executive producer or someone that's over the talent.
Editorial content.
Right, exactly. It says, we need to cover this story.
Right.
We need to talk about Paris Hilton today.
Yeah.
And she put her foot down and said, this isn't news. Why are we covering this? This is stupid.
Yeah.
And it's so true. And what was it, CNN, right?
MSNBC.
MSNBC.
Yeah.
It's like here we have. I mean, this isn't like E Entertainment.
Yeah.
This is MSNBC, where they're talking about the war. They're talking about I don't know. I
For
think
me,
that she's
I will
awesome.
say this is one of the things that I really love about what we do. Like, if there's something on the show, it's because we want to talk about it.
Right,
There's
absolutely.
nobody over us when it comes to content of
Right.
this show. And that's one of the, and of almost all podcasts, you know what I mean? Like, that's what I love about the internet, is that you see what people really want to talk about. Yes, some of our stories are about, goats on dogs or whatever. I get that. But that's because we want to talk about goats on dogs.
Right.
It's not like we have some corporate guy way up saying, this is what you're talking about on blah, 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 blah. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like, this show wouldn't work.
Right, unless
Which
they
is why
paid
I
us a
love-
huge amount of money.
Well,
We're like,
that's
you need to
different.
talk about this, and we're like,
That's different. People want to pay us to talk
Millions
about
of
shit. We're
dollars.
fine with that. But that's
Just kidding,
different
just
than
kidding. We've never
journalistic
done that.
integrity.
Don't say that, because then people are like, see, they said they take payment. Well, first of all, I don't even get paid for doing Diggnation, so there's
Yes,
that.
I do, which is awesome.
Right, but it's that's awesome. I'm glad that you get paid.
Thank you. I'm glad that I get paid as well.
Right, so.
But I think this is really great. I mean, I think that it's good that somebody who is clearly not the end-all, be-all for MSNBC. I mean, it's not like the Morning Joe people are going to her and saying, hey, what should we talk about? No. She gets a script in the morning. It's MSNBC. They've had, 15, Googling monkeys in the back deciding what's going to be the good news to talk about that day. And I'm glad that somebody stepped up and said, you know what? This is not news. Whatever you may think it is, this is not news. I'm not talking about it.
That was great. And
Yeah.
she blew up on the internet. Now ratings
Yeah,
are
good for her.
probably up.
I'm sure they are.
People are making T-shirts with her face on it.
Yeah. Really?
It's huge. No, but I would probably buy one.
I might.
Yeah.
I might wear it.
All right.
Cool. Next story.
Next story is default password list for hundreds of routers, firewalls, printer servers. 4,971 people dug this story, submitted by Kevin Rose.
Oh, what? That's crazy.
I submitted it, but I want to talk about it because I think it's cool. You're definitely going to want to. I hate it when I can't read my own stories. Like, I wrote this.
You
I
wrote
can't
it.
read
Close your eyes.
that's right.
Remember.
You'll definitely want to check out this list. Very handy should you ever need to reset one of these devices. So basically, we all have Linksys routers or Netgear routers
Yep.
or Apple routers.
Mostly Linksys or Netgear.
Right. And there's a bunch of different devices out there with
Yeah,
different admin username and
Linksys,
passwords.
I think it's admin.
Right. But no, they changed it. Depends on the
when?
model. Depends on the model.
Oh.
So this is why I think the list is
Listies.
important, because my mom and my dad, they have a different router than I do. Friends have different routers. If you ever need one resource to go and say, okay, what is that default password? Should I need to reset it and start from scratch? This is like a huge list of all those. So it covers everything, though. It's not just routers. It's like switches. It's like high-end hardware devices. I mean, you
That's
name
awesome.
it. Yeah, it's a really good list. I mean, thousands and thousands of different devices
Yeah.
with their default usernames and passwords. So check it out. That's all I wanted to say.
Very concise.
Yes.
I'm very excited because I always reset mine and I'm like, oh God. I mean, although mine's Linksys
Everyone throws away their manuals. No one keeps that. So,
manual. What? I don't
Exactly.
even remember I get manuals. That's how good I am.
Yes.
Next story, airport security pick. 5,544 people dug the story, submitted by Persisting One. Not a good sign. This is really funny. Look at this. It's on the airport arrival and departure thing, and all of a sudden the Microsoft "you might be at risk" bubble popped up and said, there's no firewall. You may not have virus scanner.
On the airport
It's
on
the
time.
airport.
Okay.
It's like the display where you go departures, and all of a sudden it's like your computer may be at risk.
So those computers are run from Windows? I had no idea.
Well, I mean, they got to be run by
I saw
something.
ATMs crash and they actually have the Windows blue screen of death come up. You've seen that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some images. Well, I mean, what else is going to be run on?
Unix.
Right. No, but I mean, somebody's got to run it on. I mean, it's probably easier to write this BS on time. I mean, this is basically just a web API. You know what I mean? The time where
Yeah,
they
it's
just put it in
an
and it
app
just
that they're
formats
calling
it.
it,
Yeah,
yeah.
So of course it's going to be on a Windows.
Oh, that's funny.
PC.
So basically the last two flights there got cut off and they couldn't see.
But it's
what we're
awesome that
running.
it actually shows up as no firewall turn. It's just a bubble.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, they have these certain notifications that can jump in front of anything else.
Yeah.
And like
Yeah.
Windows says, like put this in front of everything. I was
Yeah.
over at Adobe the other day, and they had this big like the new Photoshop and all this like running on this huge display, and it was like showcasing all their products. And then in the corner, it's like virus scan is out of date. Like everything. And it's just like, oh, that sucks.
You should be able to turn. I'm sure there's a way to turn all
gotta
that
be a way.
BS stuff off.
Yeah.
But that's cool. I mean, it's a little spooky to think that that stuff's running just on Windows. That was me. Hi, welcome. Yeah, airport security, baby.
Yep.
I'm gonna go check that out in a couple minutes. Boot. Sponsors.
GoDaddy, get your .com domain name for just $1.99 with any new non-domain purchase. Plus, as a special Diggnation viewer, enter the code, and this is a new code, so pay attention. Dig2.
Whoa.
At checkout and
Dig
save
Dig 2, DIGG2,
DIGG2.
That's weird. It's
At
weird. It's
checkout,
different.
get $5 off your order, $30 more. Get your piece of the internet at GoDaddy.com.
We'd also like to thank Diggnation.tradepub.com. We want to give a shout out to our friends at TradePub. If you head over to Diggnation.tradepub.com, you can get free tech magazines and journals, Information Week, eWeek, Dr. Dobbs, and dozens of other free magazines. So head over to Diggnation.tradepub.com.
That's right, Cashfly. Almost everyone who watches Diggnation gets it from files hosted at Cashfly and makes the downloads fast.
Yeah. That's all we wanted to say about Cashfly.
I didn't quite get that. But hosted by Cashfly and makes the downloads fast. And that makes the downloads fast.
Yes.
Right. I guess they forgot that. I forgot that.
You're reading it off of your thing.
Right. So if you have any content you want to distribute fast and efficiently, try them out. Cashfly actually has you get 1 month free if you sign up.
Nice.
So go over to cashfly.com if you have a podcast, anything you want to get out there, check them out.
Do it.
Emails.
Or die. Emails. If you want to email us, you can send an email to dignationfans@gmail.com. This is from May Shao, I think. Shao, it looks like.
Yep.
It says, Kevin and Alex, hey, hi guys, I'm May. My dad and I love this show, and for my 1 month birthday, my dad made this shirt for me. Silk Scream. Scream? It actually says Silk Scream. Silk Screen. Jinx did not have my size. Also, he has got a dig button for me, and we're going to go out and get some dig now later, and thanks for the dig.
So cute.
Such a cute little baby with a Diggnation jumper? What?
That's crazy.
We should sell baby jumpers. Dude, why
Because
not?
now all
Totally.
our fans are getting to that age where they're having children.
Dude, seriously, we'd probably sell a crazy ton.
Yeah.
Diggnation baby jumpers.
I think you're... No, I'm not going to go there.
What? Am I due
Yeah.
for something? Is
Yeah.
that what you're going to go?
Like a
You're
child.
going to say I'm due for a kid?
I think out of the two of us, you're probably going to be the first one that has a baby.
I would love to bet you money on that.
Did you?
Bun in the oven.
You did said you have a bun in the
No,
oven.
I meant
earlier today. Let's break it here.
I meant that Alex was pregnant with love for his town and needs to get back.
You have a bun in the oven. All right, we'll let you know as that progresses.
Yeah.
Hey, Kevin and Alex. This is from Craig Hughes. In episode 104, you guys made fun of my home state, Kansas.
Kansas.
While the idea of a log ride that splashes down into barbecue sauce is funny,
and awesome.
there are some things about the state KS you should know about.
Okay.
First off,
Hit us up.
we're the home of the Sprint World headquarters. In fact, Sprint has built such a big office presence that is referred to as the Sprint campus.
Oh.
Another tech company you might be familiar with, Garmin Industries. They make GPS devices and are located in Kansas.
I thought you said a garment industry, and I
No,
was like,
Garmin. You know Garmin.
Oh,
Plus,
I know that now.
some companies, such as Boeing and Yellow Freight, call Kansas home. Never heard of Yellow Freight?
That's probably a freighting company.
For more information on technology enterprises in Kansas, go to kcte.com. So, California.
It's awesome.
Let's think. What are we the home of? Let's see. Google.
Google.
Well, there's
Yahoo.
Gosh. What
Dig.
else? Yeah,
Dig's
Sun
here.
Microsystems.
Sun Microsystems. Hollywood, so that's Warner Brothers, Disney, Sony, Paramount. All the Star Treks were shot here. San Diego. So we got the Chargers. That's awesome.
Netflix.
Netflix was founded here.
I don't know if
Yes.
that really matters, but-
eBay.
Electronic Bay.
Electronic Bay. Is that what eBay stands
That
for?
wasn't founded here, but yeah, we'll still say it is because it's kind of a tech company.
Well, we got a lot
Anyway.
of stuff to. I mean, we got
Yes,
whatever.
we don't want to brag.
No.
Oh, as far as other stuff in Kansas, there are the Royals, Chiefs, Wizards, and the Kansas Speedway. If Alex is really a Chargers fan, he surely will have heard of the Chiefs.
Oh, I know the Chiefs.
I used to think only people on the East Coast didn't care about the Midwest, but maybe the West Coast is starting to be snooty as the East. We're not snooty. Well, we are kind of, but still.
No, San Francisco's snooty. West Coast not snooty.
I would love to come and visit Kansas sometime. I've been to
Let's
Kansas.
do it. Kansas, are you kidding me?
No, I've been to Tennessee. That doesn't count.
I've been to Tennessee. We're in Tennessee.
Chattanooga. We went together.
Deer Park. Oh shit, I've been to Tennessee. Did we really? We went to Chattanooga.
Dude, we went to
wow.
that
That
conference. We
feels
shot
like
Diggnation
so
there.
fucking long ago, doesn't
That was
it?
a couple years ago.
Isn't that amazing to think that we did a live show in Chattanooga, Tennessee
It was fun.
for the Create 24th festival.
Yeah,
remember?
it's great.
should go.
Last thing the guy Craig says real quick, he says we could have some Boulevard beer, which is blvdbeer.com, and some damn good barbecue if we come out.
Hello,
So-
yes, we fucking love barbecue. I gotta get some barbecue. I'm hungry,
But only if he takes us to Barbecue World.
dude. Barbecue town.
Barbecue Town.
I want to remind everybody that Comic-Con is coming up next week. Brakataki. So we're going to be down at Bar Basic, which is, I think, barbasic.com. We have an upcoming .org. Head out to the forums, either the Totally Rad Show forums or the iFanboy forums. Check out our upcoming .org. Maybe I'll have Joey put down a little link right here. Yeah, I hear you. And we're going to be there at 8 p.m. on Friday night at the Basic Bar in San Diego. So go to Comic-Con, have fun, meet us up, we'll rock it.
I can't believe it's been a year since Comic-Con.
I know, right? That was an amazing live show.
It was. It was fun.
Yeah.
So that's
I think that's it. We would like to thank a few people like Zachary Howe, Justin Fewer,
And Kenneth Hatch.
and Adam Houston for helping us support the cause of the beer situation. So
Thank you for the Mirror Pond.
that's it for this week's edition
We
of
don't even say the
Diggnation.
URL anymore.
URL. Oh, so head over to beerfordiggnation.com if you want to help support the beer cause, as it were.
Yep.
Beerfordiggnation.com.
Sweet. That's
All right,
it.
that's it for this week's edition of Diggnation. I'm Alex Albrecht.
I'm Kevin Rose.
Until next time, be well, San Diego.
Go outside and throw the football around.